I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe.
What's up, friends? We're back for Black and Curious. I'm Kandron.
Hey girl, hey, it's Dehjai.
And we're back. If you've never been here before, we do a cross section between pop culture and real life. So today we are talking Married to Medicine,
Oh.
which has just begun, and there have already been some issues. Chief among them, why does Heavenly think that she can run her mouth on YouTube about these people and they are not going to call her to the carpet on it on this program?
I just, I feel like Heavenly thinks that you all know my heart, you know my personality, and whatever the case may be, so I can just do and say whatever. And it's like, girl, you ain't gonna keep friends around if you talk about them like animals.
And she basically said, well, it's the people. I'm giving opinions of what people are asking me. So as like this blogger, vlogger, YouTube personality, I am just engaged with the people. But my thing is,
I call
it's
bullshit.
very biased. A that's just BS, but B, it's just very biased. What would it cost you to like talk about other people's shows but not your own?
I mean, hello.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I watched some of her Love and Marriage Huntsville recaps, and they are funny.
And are. I'm not mad at her for that and when she has them on, but it's just kind of like you cutting too close to home when you talk about your castmates because you developed real friendships with these women. And
Yeah.
then y'all fall out over the shit that you said. And then you have the audacity to be mad that their feelings are hurt or that they're angry with you about things that you said.
Or don't want to be around you because of they don't want to share anything with you because it's going to be used for fodder on your
On your
YouTube
YouTube channel.
channel.
Yeah, right. Like nobody wants to be, because basically you look like the ops at this point.
Yeah.
And I think that Heavenly, for what it's worth, I think that she genuinely means well. She just messy.
Does she?
Like when Heavenly is at her best and she's loving on these women on the cast and she's like encouraging them and trying to be there for them and like sticking up or defending them. That's what I mean by like she means well. It's
At her
the
best.
at her best. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the other piece of it is just messy. Like it's just mess. And I'm like, girl, why? Why? You
Yes,
too old for this.
I think at her best she means well. I don't think that Heavenly strikes me as one of those people who feels like she has it all together, she has all the answers, and
Absolutely. I think so.
therefore she can do or say whatever she wants because she has the answers.
Right. I'm like, girl,
And
you don't, but okay.
that's not that's not good for friendships.
It's not. And that's what I mean by like that, all of that is the messy. The other
Yeah.
stuff that I made mention to is when she's literally at her best. And I would love to see more of that as
Yeah.
we go through this season. I think that she, I still don't understand how she just never seems to see fault in her own actions.
I think she just doesn't care. That's that's where I fall on Heavenly. I feel like when she cares, she really cares. And when she doesn't, she is completely indifferent about your existence. She's going to say or do anything. She does not care. She doesn't care if it's hurtful. She just is indifferent and she just says and does whatever.
Totally agree. Dang.
So,
I'm interested to see how this latest debacle, because every season Heavenly done fell out with somebody since she's
yes.
been on the show.
Also, Heavenly is like she is wonderfully shady in the confessionals, but I imagine when her friends watch that stuff back, they'd be like, "No, why did you have to say that?"
That part. Like, damn girl, do you like me for real? Are we
Like,
friends?
like, and we see that on different reunions, not just for Married to Medicine, but for other shows where it was just like, I thought we were doing better. Then I watched the show and you were shading me every confessional, so I just maybe not.
Mm-hmm. Hell, I feel like Candy has said that on previous
Yeah.
seasons where she just kind of distanced herself after watching the shows play back, and she's like, "Oh, well, this is how you really feel. That's how you really get down. Cool, got it."
Yep, got it.
Like if you got friends like that, you don't need no enemies. I'll tell you
You
that.
sure don't.
Because Heavenly really be dragging these women up, down, left, and center as
Even her
though
friends.
they don't
She
have
talks cash
relationships.
shit about them too.
That's what I'm
In
saying.
confessionals. She don't have
That's
no
literally what I'm saying.
she don't have no preference. So
None at all. And it's just kind of like, even when there has been times where I watched the YouTube channel and she was talking to the audience or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, well, I'm not going to say that," but then somebody will ask another like shady like question around the same thing, and then it's like, guns ablazing. Like, girl, Heavenly is a bad friend.
She's a bad friend. She's good for TV, but she is a bad friend. Horrible.
Yes. In this context, like I think that if she had no platform, no YouTube, wasn't on TV, then she would be fine because her friends probably would have no idea that this is how the hell she get down.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because
Totally agree.
like, what goes on behind closed doors is your personal business. Now, let somebody go run tell that, but also cannot imagine that in other relationships prior to this TV persona that she's created for herself, that she hasn't had a lot of conflict as it relates to the friendships or relationships she's had with women. Because I think if this is how you act with these people on TV, this is how you probably always have been.
Maybe.
Like
I'm not sure.
It's just amplified because now you're on television doing it. Because it's free. It's just like ever flowing, and there's no. And again, like when it comes down to when you get confronted by the person who you've spoken about and you've hurt their feelings, you take no accountability. Like that type of energy. I'm just like, how do you have friendships?
I don't think she cares about having friendships. I think she thinks she has her family. She's got her husband and her kids, and she don't
Got
know nobody else.
What you call him, daddy?
I will not be saying that.
That is not just.
But even we remember her going to Miami, and she had like a troubled relationship with her mom and her sister, I think too. So maybe she just doesn't have good relationships with women. I don't
know. Ain't no maybe. I think that's what it is. Period. That's what I'm saying. I can't imagine if she had been any different prior to this television persona that she's created. I think that is who she is at her core. And to your point, it stems from how she grew up.
Yeah. So, anyways, I don't know. Don't
hold us
over here, Dr. Heavenly. We not mad or nothing. We just saying that it just looks a little shaky over there. So
over here, she wants to. Ain't no smoke.
But I enjoy the Dr. Heavenly persona. I just don't think it's good for real life and friendships. That's all I'm saying.
I think Heavenly need a little she needs an intervention with a therapist and herself, like that type of intervention, not like your girlfriend is trying to get you to see the light. No.
Well, which it looks like they're going to do this season.
Which sounds problematic, like it's going to be problematic as all hell.
Because it's going to feel like how many 6 against 1, and that never turns out well.
That never turns out well. Even if the intention is to get her to see, hey, these are the things that have gone on with each season, it's a new person. So like, at some point, you got to see that you are the common denominator. But she's not going to do that in them conversations. She's going to have that come to Jesus with a therapist that is of her own relationship with, like not being her subjected to this conversation. Like she needs to seek interest in it of herself for it to be anything that's going to make a difference.
Totally agree.
So y'all let us know.
Y'all let us know, Heavenly. She a good friend or not? Drop down in the comments and let us know what you think. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, follow us everywhere, and visit our website, blackandcurious.com.
Bye, y'all.
Later.